사회에 나가서 취업을 한다 해도 이미 이제 육체적으로 정신적으로 이제 정말 모든 걸 포기해버린 상태니까 다시 정말 생활을 찾는다는 것이 어렵고 또 그들이 모두가 홀치게 빚을 지고 있기 때문에 그 빚을 갚아야 되는데 그 빚을 갚지 않고 나가서 새 생활을 한다는 것도 어렵고 또 현재 있는 생활에서 생활을 유지해야 되는데 외출레이스 월급이 20만 원, 마담 월급도 30만 원 이렇게 하니까 겨우 방세 주고 먹고 이러니까 도저히 현실도 이겨나갈 수 없으니까 완전히 자포자기 상태에 있다고 볼 수 있죠.
How long did they keep you a prisoner at the brothel? How did you finally get out?
I stayed over there for 3 months. And then one of the college students who was in travel in Korea, so he helped me out, get out that place. Before I get out that place, he asked the owner, what can I do for her so she can get out this place? They asked him for $6,000. So he had to pay it for me. After out of the place, I went back to my parents' house. So my parents looks like they're ashamed of me. They're ashamed of me go to church with them. Ashamed of me go to my uncle's house, aunt's house. One of my cousins, she told me, don't come around our place. I feel like a total 100% outsider. So I felt army base is more comfort for me.
Many women are kidnapped and held against their will, but many more are held by debt, by their need to support their families, or because they can no longer return home nor marry Korean men, having lost their respectability. And while prostitution is illegal in South Korea, the government registers women in the camp towns as entertainment hostesses.
Army-based prostitution is under special control by the South Korean government. For example, the clubs around the army bases, Korean people, domestic Korean people cannot go in unless accompanied by foreigners. So it's foreigners only area, that kind of various regulations. So it's, in other words, protected. And again, in terms of AIDS, for example, it's always women who are controlled and who are checked whether they are HIV positive or not the soldiers.
The idea of morale is one that military officers care about a lot, and troops are considered in fighting readiness if they have high morale. And the way you keep high morale, a lot of military commanders believe, is you ensure that they have the kind of sexual access that the military commanders think these young men need.
The United States government has always formally decried prostitution and has formally prohibited American service personnel from frequenting houses of prostitution or of public association with prostitutes. That's the official policy. The unofficial policy is to simply look the other way while it goes on.
The Army certainly cannot and does not control what the civilian community makes available through its establishments near an Army installation. Given all of the array of things that the Army offers in crafts and activities in morale, welfare, recreation activities, part of it is being able to take advantage of those and being willing to take advantage of those.
Human nature being what it is, and with young men separated from families and homes for months or even years at a time, are going to conduct themselves in certain ways, and you'd make criminals out of every one of them if you punish them for that conduct.
If prostitutes and prostitution were really so natural, why does it require so many decisions by military commanders? Why does it require so many negotiations? Why does it require specific kinds of medical practice for the military? It's not natural. It is negotiated. It's got as long a memo trail behind it, military prostitution does, as the fanciest weaponry.
When I went the second time to Army base, and I met my husband, first husband, who is an American GI. And then he asked me engage with him, so I engaged with him, and he asked me wait for 6 months. So when I go to the United States, maybe I can looking for a job. Also, I love my ex-husband. When I was living in South Carolina, I found that I'm pregnant after we married 8 weeks. By the time police sheriff and military police, they're looking for the ex-husband because he was A-word. So they want to arrest him. And after I have baby in the hospital, my husband, he abused me by cutting leg, and he abused by tennis racket. He abused me by mop sting. He abused me, and all of my body got abused, and then my mouth bruised, so I cannot chew any food, any soft bread either. Just I drink water or juice. So it's pretty tough, hard to talk because all of my mouth teeth is very painful. And then we are separated, and then started the battle for custody for the baby.
Young lost custody of her child. Without work and without a husband, she was forced to return to Korea. Now she is dating another American soldier and hopes someday to be reunited with her son.
들어왔으니까는 우리 큰애 아빠가 살 적에는 말을 못 해가지고 무조건 내가 그냥 오케이 노스로밖에 할 줄 몰랐었고, 또 얘 잔순 아빠는 나 지금 생각만 해도 지긋지긋해. 나를 너무 괴롭혀가지고 말도 하고 싶잖아. 정말 싫어. 처분하고 살면서 내가 마음고생 너무 많이 하고 처분까지는 좋아. 차라리 집에 안 들어오니까 조금 편한데 며칠마다 한 번씩 와서 살림살이 부시고 하는 거 지겨워 아주. 그리고 나를 갖다가 무시하고 헐뜯고, 나는 그런 거 진짜 싫어. 그래서 애 아빠가 만약에 달라고도 안 줘. 차라리 자식 없는 사람한테 좋은 양반한테 주지 안 줘. 정말 싫어.
기지촌 주변에서는 기지촌을 위주로 생활들을 하고 있기 때문에 호의적이었기 때문에 그 아이들도 이 혼혈아에 대해서 호의적이었는데 지금은 노골적으로 너희 나라 가지 왜 안 가냐, 뭐 교회 같은 데 데려가도 깜둥이 새끼야, 뭐 이렇게 하면서 그 배타적인 눈으로 보니까 그들이 참 어려운 처지에 처해 있고,
심한 정도가 아니고 내가 얘를 데리고 외출하게 하면은 자기가 타야 할 차를 놓치는 사람이 허다하니까는 바라보고 있느라고. 그걸 그냥 이렇게 쟤는 혼혈하구나 이런 식으로 바라보는 게 아니라 저건 미국식이구나. 지 엄마는 과거에 어떠한 여자였었구나. 그걸 그 사람들은 그런 눈으로 바라보기 때문에 내가 그게 싫어가지고서 난 길에서도 그래. 씨양냥 개 같은 년이라고. 아무한테나 욕해 난. 우리 애들 그렇게 안 좋게 바라보고 수고수고 그러면 아무한테나 욕해버려. 부모 잘못으로 인해서 자식까지 욕먹을 필요가 없는 거지.
원래 둘이라는 말은 우리나라 순우리말인데 공동체라는 의미예요. 그래서 기지촌 여성들의 공동체라고 할 수 있죠. 그러니까 1950년 그 미군이 우리나라에 주둔하면서 미군 부대를 중심으로 해서 기지촌이 형성이 되고 지금 우리나라 전국에 한 180여 개 정도의 기지촌이 있어요. 그 미군 부대를 중심으로 기지촌이 형성되어 있고 그러면서 그런 기지촌 주변에서 일어나는 문제들이 굉장히 심각해요. 그래서 저희는 그런 기지촌 문제 중에 특별히 그런 기지촌 여성들 그러니까 이제 미군들을 대상으로 매매춘하는 여성들이나 또는 이제 국제결혼하는 여성들을 대상으로 해서 일을 하고 있어요.
Intercultural marriage is a beautiful occasion, and the USO Bride School can make this blending of cultures a lasting one. Classes on military lifestyle acquaint her with terms like TDY and chain of command to better understand and fit in with the military community. She'll also learn about PX, commissary, medical, and educational privileges, along with many more subjects important to a military spouse. Contact the USO nearest you for details on the next class. The USO Bride School, a great beginning to your new lives together.
USO Bride School is an excellent American cultural orientation and educational program for Korean women who are married or about to marry to American servicemen stationed in Korea. Now it's the average about a little over 1,200 couples marrying annually. Class covers many different topics of interest that this new fiancé should know of: the medical system, education system. Did I mention the cooking classes? We teach them very basic American cooking, starting from breakfast to very exotic desserts.
Hi, coming.
How are you? How was your day?
I have a good day. How about you?
Not so good. So. What do you got?
I have almond with green bean and corn.
Smells good. Smells good.
Why don't you set the table for me? It'll be helps me.
Okay.
I'll do it.
No, I can get it. I can get it.
So who is this guy? He's my boyfriend, Todd. He's a very loving, care, very nice man. I can trust on him, depend on him, count on him.
How did you meet him?
I met him. I used to work for Army base, and he come to Korea.